Is it time to buy or sell Ondas Holdings stock? In this video, we are diving deep into Ondas Holdings. Our initial report was published on our website on Thursday, the 2nd of October, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 30th of July, 2025, our system has ranked Ondas Holdings as a strong buy candidate, assigning it a score of 9. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this period. Those who followed our analysis would have experienced an impressive gain of 344.93% since we first identified Ondas Holdings as a buy candidate 46 days ago. This results in an average return of 7.5% per day since it was designated as a strong buy candidate. The stock has broken through a wide and strong upward trend in the short term, indicating an even more robust rate of increase. Should there be any pullback, support will now be on the ceiling of the current trend at $8.34, a level that may present a second opportunity for significant gains. According to fan theory, $9.90 will be the next potential peak level, serving as a resistance point that might not be surpassed on the first attempt. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of 441.63% over the next 3 months, with possible returns ranging from 299.16% to 390.68%. In terms of a longer outlook, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of 232.21%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from 7.47% to 111.35% over the coming year. In current terms, this would suggest a future price between $9.90 and $19.47. Our latest daily update for Ondas Holdings includes the headline, Volatile Ride for Ondas Holdings Incorporated stock price on Thursday, moving between $7.66 and $9.34. The Ondas Holdings Incorporated stock price gained 25.99% on the last trading day, which was Thursday, the 2nd of October 2025, rising from $7.31 to $9.21. During this trading day, the stock fluctuated 21.93%, with a low of $7.66 and a high of $9.34. The price has increased in 6 of the last 10 days and is up by 39.55% over the past 2 weeks. Volume has also risen on the last day alongside the price, which is a positive technical indicator. In total, 64 million more shares were traded than the day before, with 103 million shares bought and sold for approximately $949,890,000. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the stock was $9.34, and the lowest price was 57 cents. Currently, the price is 1.39% or 13 cents, below the 52-week high, and 52.77% or $10.29, below the all-time high reached on the 10th of September, 2019, when the price peaked at $19.50. Ondas Holdings is emerging as a supplier to allied defense markets. Recently, the company placed an initial order for 500 units of Wåsp attritable drones for distribution within the U.S. defense sector. This platform is designed to comply with the National Defense Authorization Act and allows for scalable production through global manufacturing partnerships. This order follows a recent investment of $3.5 million for rugged ground robots and their payloads, alongside the launch of combat-proven fiber optic spools for environments where radio frequency is denied. Additionally, Ondas is working to expand its presence in Europe, supported by a $150 million investment program under the newly established Ondas Capital. Recent leadership additions, including a retired general and experienced strategic advisors from the United Kingdom, enhance the company's credibility in defense procurement. This month, Ondas also completed an equity offering valued at $230 million, raising approximately $217 million in net proceeds, which will be utilized to fund growth and increase production capacity. In the short term, these contract announcements, product launches, and advisory hires serve as positive catalysts that may uplift market sentiment and trading volume. However, the recent equity raise might temper short-term gains due to concerns about dilution. Over the long term, products compliant with the National Defense Authorization Act, increased manufacturing capacity, targeting high monthly output, a growing order backlog, and strategic capital deployment position Ondas to take advantage of rising defense spending from NATO and the United States. This could enhance revenue visibility and the potential for margin expansion, provided that the execution and integration of acquisitions proceed smoothly. Key risks to consider include potential execution delays, defense procurement timelines, and customer concentration. Analyst ratings. On Friday, the 12th of September 2025, it was reported that Lake Street assigned ONDS a buy grade with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 19th of August 2025, it was reported that Needham assigned ONDS a buy grade with an initialize action. On Monday, the 14th of April 2025, it was reported that Lake Street assigned ONDS a buy grade with an initialize action. On Thursday, the 15th of August 2024, it was reported that Maxim Group assigned ONDS a buy grade with a hold action. On Friday, the 17th of March 2023, it was reported that Citigroup assigned ONDS a neutral grade with an initialize action. Analysts have assigned Ondas Holdings stock a general strong sell rating. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as neutral. Regarding the return on investment, the analysts have also rated the stock as strong sell. The following signals have been identified for Ondas Holdings. The chart today reveals mostly positive signals. The stock of Ondas Holdings Inc. is exhibiting buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, suggesting a favorable forecast. Additionally, there is a general buy signal stemming from the relationship between these two indicators, as the short-term average is situated above the long-term average. In the event of a downward correction, support is expected at $7.84 and $5.92. A drop below either of these levels would trigger sell signals. A buy signal emerged from a pivot bottom point on Wednesday, the 3rd of September 2025, and thus far, the stock has increased by 83.1%. Further growth is anticipated until a new top pivot is established. Moreover, a buy signal is also indicated from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. The volume is rising in conjunction with the price, which is regarded as a strong technical signal. Here are some additional signals that may catch your interest. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, buy signal from 22 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 341 days ago. Short-term moving average, sell signal from 3 days ago. Long-term moving average, sell signal from 48 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we observe the following. Short moving average, buy signal from 46 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 88 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 81 days ago. For more signals, remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for Ondas Holdings. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $7.88 and $7.87. There is an inherent risk when a stock tests a support level. If this level is broken, the stock may decline to the next support level. In this instance, Ondas Holdings Inc. has support just below today's level at $7.88. If this level is breached, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $7.87 and $7.75. This stock can experience significant movement throughout the day, indicating high volatility, and with a considerable prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, this stock is regarded as very high risk. Over the past day, the stock fluctuated $1.68 between its high and low, which equates to 21.93%. For the past week, the stock has shown an average daily volatility of 11.89%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Ondas Holdings, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company is experiencing negative earnings or losses. Even well-established companies can face downturns, often due to factors beyond their control. However, consistent negative PE ratios may suggest a lack of profitability and could indicate risks of bankruptcy. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the third quarter of the year 2025 is expected on the 11th of November, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are predicting a loss of 6 cents per share. It is important to monitor these figures, as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Ondas Holdings. There's no significant resistance from accumulated volume above, indicating that the stock could move upwards swiftly under favorable conditions. In this scenario, you might consider entering a position and using volume to guide your exit strategy. On the downside, Ondas Holdings encounters its first support level at $7.88. If this support level holds, it could present a promising entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Ondas Holdings from multiple analyst sources is categorized as a strong sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 11th of August, 2025, Richard M. Cohen conducted an insider purchase of 15,645 shares of restricted stock units. On the 11th of August, 2025, Jaspreet K. Sood also conducted an insider purchase of 15,645 shares of restricted stock units. On the 11th of August, 2025, Randy Seidel carried out an insider purchase of 15,645 shares of restricted stock units. On the 23rd of June, 2025, Neil J. Laird made an insider purchase of 100,000 shares of restricted stock units. On the same day, Neil J. Laird conducted another insider purchase of 100,000 shares of stock options, which grants the right to buy. Analyzing the 100 most recent insider trades, we have determined that the insider power is negative, with a ratio of negative 12.424. Overall, insiders acquired 9,524,812 shares and sold 9,677,400 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $8.85, indicating a decline of 3.9%. This stock experiences significant daily fluctuations, which contributes to a high level of risk. Notably, there is a buy signal stemming from a pivot bottom identified 21 days ago. Is Ondas Holdings stock a good buy? Several short-term signals are positive, and the stock has broken its upward trend, indicating an even stronger rate of increase. We conclude that the current level may present a buying opportunity, as there is a fair chance for Ondas Holdings Inc. stock to perform well in the near term. We have upgraded our analysis from a hold to a strong buy candidate since our last evaluation. After analyzing the volatility and movements from the most recent trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Friday, the 3rd of October, we expect Ondas Holdings to open lower by approximately 473 cents, starting trading at $8.74. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should speak with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decision upon StockInvest.us. By using the information, you agree and are held liable for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at Stock Invest.